see symbols, colors, letters, anything really?
I see blue.
Blue. Okay.
I'm seeing a beach.
Have you ever seen things before, like visions?
No.
Is anything happening at the beach?
No, I'm just happy. I affiliate with happiness.
Happiness. Okay. Do you hear anything?
The wind. And it's so strange, but I see grass. I know it's weird.
Okay. So you see grass at the beach?
No, just two different.
Two different scenes?
Yes.
Okay, that happens. That's normal. Okay.
You see the color blue.
Blue. Does it make you feel any kind of way?
No.
So sometimes messages just take a while to come in. Sometimes the same messages come back just to get you to think. So you let me know when things start changing.
I don't see like words. I see colors.
Okay. Any other colors?
Pink.
Pink, okay. Blue and pink. Interesting. Are these your favorite colors?
No. I do like pink. But it's not like a favorite color.
Okay. Do you still see the beach or the grass? Any type of scene?
I still see the beach.
And you know what? Let's try something. At this beach, are you able to look around, like if you turn your head? I know that sounds a little odd, but you can kind of picture this like a VR game in a sense where you can move your head around. Does anything change? Yeah, like you can literally move your head with your eyes closed. Do you see more?
I see more of the beach.
Really? Very cool. But nobody's there if you turn your head?
No, no one's there.
Nobody.
I just see a tree. No one's there. The sand is white. I'm on a chair. I'm sitting down. I feel the presence, but I don't see anyone.
Okay. So somebody's there, energetically.
Yes. I just feel a presence. It could be a person. I feel a presence. I feel it in my chest. I feel like there's more to see, but I always have like a block. I don't know how to describe that to you.
So, no, you're explaining it perfect, and I've seen this before. So, you can energetically block energy from trying to interact with you, like a spirit possibly, if you aren't 100% comfortable, or if you just feel, you know, just a little uncomfortable, or like that maybe you're a little nervous, something of that nature. So that's why I always recommend that breathing exercise. Do you think that's possible?
Yes. I don't know if it's because I'm nervous, or I always, as I said before, you know how something is frowned upon or not accepted, and you, instead of exploring it more, you stop yourself. And I feel like I hit that block.
Okay, that's okay. So I'm channeling right now, and I can see, I know this sounds weird, so it's like I can see the scene right now. I'm obviously channeling it a little bit differently than you, but I see this where you're sitting, and I see this water in front of you. I don't know if you're like,
Yes.
but I'm seeing it as darker, and I feel like I'm probably channeling maybe your fears or something like that. But I'm getting 3 people. So I don't know if it's you, me, and this spirit that wants to interact with you. But I am getting that there is somebody there. And I am getting that like dark water, at least this is how I'm channeling it. If you can try to release that, you'll be able to see them so they can interact with you. So when you're scared or feeling uncomfortable, it literally blocks them out. It's a friction. That's why some people can't see spirits. So it's all in your mind is what I would say. So if you could maybe, and don't put pressure on yourself to time this, because there's literally no time. I did this with my dad. It took him 20 minutes until he saw something. I genuinely like this. So I enjoy it, and I can see that you're able to see things, and I also channeled it that you would be able to see. So
Your talking makes me feel comfortable.
yeah, okay, good. So do you see that right now? The scene just changed. It may take a few minutes for you to see what I'm seeing. That can happen too, because it's energy work. This is energy. So
I just feel like something's pulling. I feel being like I'm pulled. Pulled. I don't know what it is. I feel it. It's there. Like I always I feel this constantly, and I just.
What do you mean constantly?
That's not the right word. I don't waken it, but I do feel this energy always, and I don't know whether it's a person or a spirit or. But I just want to go back to that block. I don't know if it's myself blocking it or maybe my fears. I'm trying to dive into it more. No pun intended. I know we're at the beach.
No. So this is, to be honest with you, I don't even believe your fears are blocking out this person that's trying to connect with you right now. This is actually all intentional to get you to think about this message that to me is very clear, but I don't want to say it yet because it's very straightforward, but it's to get you to think right now about this in your own personal life. So to me, right now, what's happening in this reading, and just to be clear, sorry, my eyes are closed and yours are closed, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Sorry, just making sure. So you are currently feeling blocked from getting a message, from seeing the spirit, right? This is what you believe is happening, right?
I do.
Okay.
What I feel.
But you feel something through your body intuitively.
Yes.
And this is preventing you from experiencing something.
I don't know if I feel that preventing me, but I do feel something like tugging at me. Like, just let go. Like,
That's good.
like, just be there. Like, I don't know how to put it into words, but I do feel that.
So let's think back to the beach, and then what else did you see? You saw grass, right?
Yeah. It was a different scene though. It wasn't on the beach. feel that pull again.
Okay. I'm just going to ask you questions. Do you feel a message, or is somebody talking to you?
I can't say, but I do feel a presence.
Is the scene, I'm seeing something in front of you. Do you see that?
No, I feel something.
I
feel something and I don't see it, but I feel it.
I literally see this pull. I see the spirit. I'm sorry, I'm laughing because it's good energy, but they're trying.
I feel, that's so funny. I don't feel fear. I feel like something good. I feel like a pull.
But they're literally pulling you. I see.
That's wild. That's wild.
Yes.
I don't see it though.
Okay. So since you feel it, I'm gonna ask you. Ooh, okay. I'm seeing the message. Do you feel the message? Since you feel messages very much physically, are you intuitively, physically feeling a message at all?
I don't feel a message. I don't know. I do feel the presence. I do feel somebody. Like, not, I don't know, there's somebody, but I feel something there.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to like relax. I'm gonna try to not block myself. I feel like I'm my own worst enemy.
That's okay. That's okay. And you know what? If you want to stop this, we can. Or we could go back to this. Honestly, it's totally fine. I did see that you are able to see. I did see it. But I don't want you uncomfortable at all.
No, I'm not uncomfortable.
Okay.
I'm just, I may need a little time.
Okay, then. Okay, let's do it. Keep your eyes closed. Try that breathing as well. Go. Keep doing that and don't stop. And of course, definitely let me know if you see something. And on my end, I'm going to be trying something energetically. And I'm going to close my eyes. And I may ask you random questions just to see if this works.
And I feel the energy again. The truth is, I do feel those energies. I just can't get past that.
That's okay. That's okay.
Makes me feel happy. I feel like a hug.
That's what I was seeing.
That's what I feel right now. Like it's a hug. Like it's warmth.
So you know what I think we should do? I think, I'm not giving up, but I think just so you see this, I think it actually would help you. If you open your eyes to see at least these cards that you got, the oracle cards, which was healing energy, joy and contentment.
Where is that?
Yes. This one was divine timing. So I almost wonder if that's a message about like the timing, you know, like about.
I see my grandmother.
That's funny you said that because I feel like that is who's trying to come through with you. That's just me. So blessings and abundance. So and then we have blessings again. And then I'm not gonna pronounce this right. Invocation? I don't know, but this is like.
What does that mean?
So like what we're doing right now, it's like a ceremony. Like we're I don't know how to explain that. Like we're kind of doing not like a divination, you know, like we're like celebrating our ancestors. I don't know how to explain it, but you see what she's doing here, like with crystals and candles, and there's kind of like a spirit, something like that in the background.
Yes.
I don't know the right word to use.
Yes, I get the idea.
And then this card right here is the Hierophant. This is literally your card. It's a Taurus card.
Oh, what does that mean?
Divine knowledge from like spirit. So like you would be extremely intuitive, like in touch with your higher self. So it's somebody who, kind of like the conversation we were having at the table before, somebody who's deeply aware that there's something more to this world.
Yes.
And that's because you're connected with I want to say your higher self. Like the higher self gives you that spiritual knowledge. It's more than just going to church on Sunday and thinking that it's just God at the end of the tunnel, you know?
Like being woke, you see things.
Yes. It is.
Not to sound cliche, but your third eye opening in a sense to see things that
not
everyone sees.
Yeah. No, it is all, exactly.
So it's so funny. Healing energy. Did these cards just come up randomly, like when you... Yeah, and then behind that card, it's so funny because you have this one, and that's all grass. Vulnerability.
Yeah.
The grass.
Yeah, and you have forest. And then these two were here.
The trees.
Now, those were right behind, what was it? What was the last card I gave you?
Trees.
Yeah.
Vulnerability is breeze.
But they were behind ceremony, so they were over here. But I pulled these two cards. Now, when I was closing my eyes, I was seeing volcano, and I was asking you if you saw this.
That dark presence, I didn't see that.
This was what the water was turning into. I was seeing it as like this. So I feel like this was the shape-shifting energy. Like the water I was seeing, I don't know if this is water. Yeah, this is water at the bottom. I don't know if you can see that. But the water was turning black.
Yeah, that's what you kept saying too.
So I don't want to tell you the message that I was getting from it.
I see the water. I think that's so strange. Not strange. I feel like it happens for a reason.
Definitely. So
Talk
I don't.
To me.
So I feel.
I know you don't want to leave me, but talk to me. Tell me what you feel.
Well, what I feel is that, and if I'm wrong, then I'm wrong. But I feel like we should try it one more time, and then I want to tell you what I feel like the message is, because the divine timing makes me think that maybe you just needed to see these cards to confirm what you were seeing, and maybe it'll release the block for you. I don't know. That's the only thing I could think. You said the physical thing that I reenacted maybe sounds like your grandfather. You said blue and pink. you saw.
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe that was symbolic for a man and a woman visiting you. And when I said I saw 3 people, maybe that was you and your grandparents. I don't know. But the wind, you said you were hearing wind. Now that I'm thinking about it, with this, isn't there wind here? Where is it? This one? Maybe I'm making too much of this one. But,
Breath. I like this one. Breath.
yeah.
I feel like breath.
No, this definitely, I mean, I'm seeing it again. I'm gonna tell you the message. Do you wanna try it one more time or no? If not, then I'm fine with that. Whatever you wanna do.
We'll try one more time. Maybe we won't spend that much time if I don't see it quicker.
Okay.
We'll take it.
Yeah, no, that's
Unless
fine.
you don't want to.
No.
This is like us choosing food again.
I personally, I love all of this. I'm down to do whatever. So, yeah. Okay. So let's give it a try.
This one. I like the Mickey.
Yeah. I saw that right away when you started saying what you were feeling. I was like, oh shit, it's happening.
And my Taurus, baby.
Yes. I wish I explained the cards better to you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay. So, I'm thinking if I just want to close my eyes too with you from the beginning. Okay. So close your eyes. Breathe in. Ooh, did I blow on that? Sorry. Are you seeing that?
I still see green.
Oh. Do you think it would help if you laid down on the couch? That's just a...
Yeah, we can try that.
Okay.
I see 2 women.
Huh.
Oh, sorry.
No. Don't be sorry. 2 women. Okay. Interesting. Okay.
I see like beads in her hand.
Is she handing them to you?
No, she's holding it and she's playing. She has it in her hand, fiddling with it. I'm gonna give you my all, literally everything that comes to me.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
just gonna let it go.
Yeah. I think your body just needs to be comfortable because that's how your intuition works. Do you see that? Sorry.
I see blood.
Oh, okay. Do you see how it happened?
I see her twiddling it in her hand. And I see blood on her neck, like here. And it's here. I see her holding the rosemary, it looks like, the beads in her hand though. And she's sitting down.
What does she look like?
She's young, I can't really describe it verbatim, but she's young. When I say young, like 20s, 30s. Late 20s.
Can you get closer to her?
No, I'm on his bed and she's sitting up. There's two women there. She's sitting.
Do they look familiar?
No.
Do you know what time they're from? Like, is it from 2024?
They're dressed as if we would dress today, yes, so.
Are they talking to you?
No, just staring. And she fixating on the beads.
Are you able to talk to her? So when I say that, I mean like energetically, like kind of like in your mind, ask her a question, almost like you're talking to yourself, and see if she responds.
I don't want to talk to her.
Oh, do you get bad energy?
Not good intentions.
Oh. What do you mean by that?
Just doesn't mean well. Doesn't mean well. I just don't, I feel like she doesn't mean well. I don't know what her intentions are, but that's what I feel. In my chest, in my heart, that's what I feel.
What about the other person? Cold?
Yeah. Feel cold. The other person isn't saying much.
That's okay. It can just come back, or unless you don't want to do it, it's totally okay.
Yeah. I feel like that's it.
Okay. I think that was pretty cool though, overall. I mean, you did something else, that's for sure.
I know I went from two different types of energy. I just told you what came to me. I didn't plan it or change it.
So to me personally, I kind of feel like that's exactly what happened. You needed to do like 2 readings. Even though it wasn't really complete, I feel like maybe another time we could do this. Like you kind of needed like a practice just to tap in and feel comfortable to see what it was. But that's exactly like the message you were kind of getting about like divine timing. I feel like you unblocked it. You also figured out what worked for you laying down physically.
Yeah, I agree, because when I went on the floor, when I put my legs straight,
Yeah.
I felt more relief.
Yeah, I felt like I was getting a message about that. And so I thought it was interesting about, you said there was 2 women that you were seeing? And you didn't like their energy.
The one on the left, I couldn't get a feel on. The one on the right is where I felt she didn't have good intentions.
So you got this card called Stone People, Vigilance. So you said she was cold, right?
Yes, I felt cold.
Yeah, so this is like what this talks about, stone people, like, you know, like it would be cold, like the presence is not showing emotion. So the cards are never going to be exact because you're talking to spirit, so it's like there's no way for them to communicate exactly, so it's like they got to work with what they got with the imagery and the cards. So I think there's a good chance, so you also got ancestors and generations, so this is usually talking about like breaking some type of generational curse. How are they dressed? Do you remember?
Modern. They didn't seem like they were from the past. It's still new.
Oh yeah, definitely. So you also got new moon, promise. So I feel like it's talking about, so yeah, there's also two people there as well. I think that's symbolic for these two people that you're talking about. And we also have the two people over here as well.
Wait.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be exactly, but there's something to it.
How strange is that?
Yeah.
I told you to.
Oh, this is why I do it. And over here too. This is why we have to do.
Yeah, how are you not taking it back right now?
Oh no, trust me. Sometimes it's a trip. It is. This is why I definitely want to do this with you another time.
Friendship and union.
Well.
Six of Swords and promise. Alright, they might not mean anything what they're saying, but
So
it's visualization of two people, right?
So this was in reverse, based off the energy.
That's how it came out?
Yes, based off the energy you were telling me, that makes sense to me. Six of Swords, when it comes straight up, is talking about going towards something good, like good energy, something promising. But it came through in reverse. So this tells me going back to something not good, like rocky waters. And then for the oracle cards, I didn't do reversals. I probably should have done reversals, because I bet you, based off what you were saying, these would have came in reverse. So it wouldn't have been friendship and union.
It would have been the opposite.
Yeah, and this, right, and it wouldn't have been a promise. To me, what I'm picking up on is you, despite the fact that you're seeing women who are dressed in current clothes, you're picking up on like past life energy, and they're just like articulating it to you in a way that maybe you would feel most comfortable with. But you're picking up, because you may not have felt comfortable with what exactly you saw. So spirit will communicate with you in a way that would make you energetically feel comfortable. So there's something, I think, with your past life that they're trying to communicate with you that you're breaking in this life. Because
like a generational curse.
Yeah. So I think there was something with that energy that you saw through technically another person, that was something about your energy in another life. So you had to see it through another person, because if I told you that, maybe you wouldn't have believed it, or maybe you would have had difficulty believing it.
What are you saying? The woman's like a symbol,
Mm-hmm.
not really a woman. It was like a way of saying
Another version of you from a past life. It could have been.
Okay.
Could have been. I'm not saying it was.
We have to deduce what we can, because it's nothing straightforward.
Yeah. Because what I'm seeing here is there's something about like trying to balance out.
Confliction?
Yes.
That's what the beads in her hand.
Uh-huh.
Yet it just seemed conflicting. You got something godly in your hand, but yet your intention didn't seem pure.
So, wait, I have to ask you this. That's exactly what I'm supposed to figure out, but you figured this out. Did you feel that way, or you're thinking about it now?
I felt that way.
Why didn't you say that?
It says I was thinking about it now.
Oh,
not in the moment.
Yeah.
But looking back, and it's a woman who is supposed to be welcoming, nurturing, isn't that like the definition of a woman for the most part?
Yeah.
The way it's seen.
Yeah.
And you have godly beads, yet I just feel confliction looking back.
Yeah. No, 100%. This is exactly, so here. So we have composure, blessings and abundance again, ask and receive, clear, cancel, and release.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I'm losing my voice.
Do you want water or something?
No, I have it. No. Thank you.
Alright. Blessings and abundance. I always give gratitude. I do.
Oh, no. I don't think that's your energy, by the way.
What is this then? What are these cards?
So,
explain it to me.
So I think, based off what you're saying, and I am sorry because usually the readings.
Always keep your composure, which I feel like the first time around it blocked maybe.
So I'm gonna be honest with you. Usually, it's a little more clear in the readings. I'm not used to just doing like parts of it, so I'm just explaining to you why I'm myself a little unsure. I don't know. I'd have to think about it and get back to you. Like I'd have to like really.
Well, what is he supposed to?
Yeah. So these ones, based off of what you were saying, what I believe is possible is that you are possibly like clearing out past life karma, especially based off what I'm getting from your astrology reading and based off what I was channeling for you. So
canceling past life karma.
Mm-hmm.
Like whatever that was that I went through in my past life. Like
right, because you said with those two people you were getting bad energy from one and like good energy from the other one, right?
No energy. I couldn't figure it out. The other one I couldn't figure it out. But what I told you was conflicting is bad intentions, but with ungodly rosemary beads in her hand. I feel like it's conflicting.
So I feel like that maybe the bad energy, because you're not bad energy at all. So I think the bad energy is from your past life, and the reason you're going through the unsure and the feeling like immobile, or however you want to phrase it in this life, is because of like the things that maybe you've done in a past life. Although like the things that I saw, it wasn't terrible. Maybe I only saw parts of it. Maybe I only saw one life. Maybe I didn't see, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think that maybe because especially you saw the rosemary beads again, you're kind of getting like answers for why you're always having those like religious dreams, and a little bit of clarity to some degree as to why you go through the conflicts you go through, like the crisis moments you go through. Does that make sense? Like the duality, because we were kind of like discussing it before, and that's what I'm picking up on is like these two different people. So I'm getting 1000% this ancestors' generations. So usually like people around our age in this life, it's not everybody's journey, but people like you and me, we're like the black sheep because we're breaking generational, oh my God, I can't think, karma, like, but that has been happening in our family for generations. So it's harder on us, and it makes us want to be, act normal, but then it goes against our journey. So then we endure more karma, and then it makes us feel bad about ourselves. But we also feel bad about ourselves when we go for our purpose. So it's like, what do? We're really supposed to go for a purpose and kind of separate ourselves from our family a little bit, because that's what holds us back, ironically enough. So I think that, let me start from here because I'm having trouble right now communicating this to you. In the very first reading that you did, what I wanted to communicate to you was what I strongly believed, especially with the cards I pulled. The block, like, it was symbolic to me because you have a block with like certain things in your life because of things connecting with your family is what I was getting. I don't know if you're gonna connect with that at all, but wait, I want to shut off this camera. I'm sorry, I forgot that it was on, and obviously I'm gonna not do any of